Hello everyone, this is Fox here, and my brand new map that I recreated in Halo Reach is called Livefire, and it is from Halo Infinite's technical preview. So, for those who have played the technical preview, you'll get a better idea of how this map looks. For those who haven't, well, this is a recreation that I recreated in Forge not too long after the flight ended, after I gave all my feedback. And, well, this map is a recreation of one of my favorite maps in the technical preview, Livefire. And because I liked it so much, I tried to recreate it with the best of my ability. From looking at an overview of the map, with a top-down overview screenshot, as well as my own images of what I remember from the map. So this is a recreation of it, and I really wanted to recreate it because I liked the map and I wanted to play it again. So I decided to recreate it in Halo Reach, and it is accessible to anybody who joins my custom games browser because I am hosting them there, and I've actually tested out a couple of matches, and it does play out pretty well and pretty similar to it. I do want to go ahead and point out some of the things that I did struggle with this map because, to begin with, this map is not one-to-one. It is my best recreation that I could possibly make from all the stuff that I could use, because the problem with Halo Reach's Forge is flickering. When there are too many objects, the map will start to flicker and it will start to lag, which I can actually demonstrate. If I go over here in Forge, you'll notice that the map starts flickering, and it actually will slightly lag the game. So I wanted to try to avoid that the best way I possibly could, so I ended up having to cut out certain areas or, change some things around to make it work better. Now, as I said, it is not one-to-one, so some things aren't similar to the map, as well as something that you will notice that is not here is the drop down to the shotgun. It is not in this map. It may be I will eventually add it, but currently I just want to recreate it with the best of my ability and see what I could do, and you guys can be the judge on how well I pulled it off. I am very satisfied with this map. There are some parts that I slightly am a little disappointed that I could have done better, but with the time I had and with the tools that I had in Forge, I wanted to do what I could. So in this current build of the map, I have all of the weapon spawns besides the needler, which would be right here on the wall. The needler is currently not there because I actually had forgotten to add that as one of the weapons, but I did place a DMR, which is supposed to be basically a replacement of where the BR or the VK Commando would be. So I put a DMR where the VK Commandos would spawn, or the BR would spawn. And where the Pulse Rifle would spawn, I would actually put the Needle Rifle. So that's kind of where I have those. Obviously no spike nades, so I put plasma nades instead. Another thing I did is I put the overshields over here instead of on the top there. I just felt that putting it here make it better. I'm not really too sure on how it plays out. Like I said, I may change that. In the middle, I did add a little bit of cover, a little bit more cover to this middle area just because I felt it was too open in this map specifically. I did put the sniper rifle in the middle of the map. This is just a leftover sprint that I was using to test, so yeah, that's the little lore behind that. But with the underground, I was able to recreate it kind of similarly. I do feel that this part was a little elongated because of the map, and like I said, it's just not one-to-one, so it kind of stretched out the map a little bit. The shotgun spawn is down here, though. You can also come out over here to this main area, as well as the drop-down shield is actually here to pick up for any player that gets on top of there. And this goes all the way back into red team spawn, which again is the building, the inner building. I couldn't put a lot of aesthetics because, as again, due to flickering, but I did my best onto trying to recreate this best I could. Something that I did run into a problem was because in Halo Reach, you also cannot vault onto objects. So to fix this, I tried to add spots that Spartans could actually jump up onto to kind of, boost themselves up to certain areas. That way they can get up. But there's still some fixing to do on this map. But for the most part, it does play out very similarly and pretty well to how the map originally was. This part of the map, the second story upper area, might be a little different, though, like I said, just my best work of what I could do with it. Here's that brute area where you can practice shooting the brutes in that little area of the map. But yeah, the map pretty much plays out and looks pretty similar to the best of best of what I could do to it. Again, you guys can be the judge. I just really wanted to make this map because I was really excited about the technical preview, and I really wanted to make one of the maps. And because Livefire was one of my favorite maps, I decided to make that one as my first map. But yeah, I do plan on potentially making some of the other maps. So if you are looking forward to that and potentially interested, I highly advise checking out my Discord server, which will be in the description below. There I host custom game browser lobbies where I actually let players know when I am going to be going live in my maps, what maps I'm hosting, modes, etc. So if you're interested, as well as getting sneak previews on future maps that I am creating, I highly suggest joining down below. Anyway, that is going to be it for this map, and I really hope you guys all enjoy playing on it if you get into my custom game browser lobby. It's very fun and very chaotic too at times. So anyway, see you guys all later.